Yeah, well, we got a draft now. We're partaking in the Streamer Showdown, so drafting the new set. It'll be my first time ever drafting Aether Revolt. So I'm going to be reading the cards. So please bear with me. I can be considered like the new stream. If you guys want to watch the pros, go check out those other 7 streams. Alright, here we go. Stuck on zeros. There we go. Ooh, is this worth money already? It's pretty good. Card's good too, but I don't think I want that. Can't be blocked by creatures of power. That's good, but not great first pick. When this dies, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land card with mana cost 3 or less. You may cast the card without paying its cost. That's good. That's a good one. No, no. When this enters the battlefield, create a servo. Medium. Prey upon. I think I take the rare. Gain 3 life, get 3 energy. Top target creature. Is it worth money because it's in the modern deck? Exile up to 2 creatures you control, then return them to the battlefield. Draw a card. Comes tapped, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. I like that card. This enters the battlefield, put a counter on each other creature I control. That's good, but this enters the battlefield, get 2 energy when it attacks. You may pay 2, get a servo. That's a good card. 2/1 though. Get 2 energy when it attacks. May get a servo. Okay, so that's a cycle. Can't be blocked by artifacts. That's aggressive. 3, 2 damage target player. That's interesting. I like the just tap, get an energy. Tapped. Dude, this is too quick. This is way too quick. This is way too quick, guys. I need like 3 minutes. This just seems bad. I don't like the 3/1. I don't understand that card. This pack seems really bad. Yeah, I was leaning the implement of combustion. Someone said it, so. Bad. Gain 2 life. So clearly there's some kind of improvise, enablers. 4 less. What is the eel? Get 4 energy. Don't like that card. I don't like Prey Upon in general. It could be good in this set though. Blacklist very open because of the cruel finality. I need some help with values too. Isn't disallow worth something? Wow, 6/2 for 5 mana. That's funny. This guy looks good. Man, disallow's worth 4 tickets, guys. But I gotta disallow's better, but for the fans, I'm gonna try to make a better deck. I mean, 4 tickets is better, is what I mean. For the fans, okay? If I was drafting alone, I would snap that 4 tickets. Can't even process what these cards do. The card's decent. Maybe Night Market Guard. Maybe the Implement. Solvent. Interesting. Sack an artifact. Seems decent. What is this guy? Gain 3 life, get 3 energy. Yeah. 3/3 for 5, just pretty bad. Not even gonna read the black card. Another target vehicle you control. Is this bad? That seems like pretty good. Seems okay too. Actually, that's pretty bad, isn't it? Gotta take the rare, try it, right? I've got the SRAM too. Mobile Garrison is the pick there. Yeah, maybe I should have taken the boar. How about aerial modification? Just can't tell if that card's good. Is aerial modification just a bad card, you guys think? This could definitely be good, at least out of the board. Filler card. Don't care about having 2 of these, so I'll take the implement card. I don't really know what shenanigans can be done with that. So Modification seems really bad to me unless you have like 4+ vehicles. What are you referring to? What's modification? This card versus that other vehicle is interesting. Let's read this whale. 6/4 for 6 flying. When it comes into the battlefield, it gets 6 energy. Pay 4 energy to return it to its hand. Tax each combat. Improvise. Ooh, the constrictor. So, looks like Renegade versus this 7-drop. I have no idea how good. Don't love the 7-drop. How much is Constrictor worth? It's worth 1 ticket. That's passable. Yeah, feels like the Wheeler. Sack this, return up to 1 artifact card and 1 enchantment card from my graveyard to my hand. That's sweet. 2/1 for 2. So, leaning this. Let's just read these other cards. I'm not even interested. I'm all in on Boros. I don't know how to read or send signals yet in this set, so just sticking to my colors and not going to play around. This seems playable, but I'm not happy about it. I think the Drake, the blue one from the last set, is actually pretty mediocre. Like, this card seems great. 4/3 trample for 3, basically. But yeah, we're going to take the specialist. 2-drop also. Reckless Racer. I still like him. When this dies, get a 1/1 flyer. Scry 1. Put a counter on it. Is Universal Solvent good? Probably not, right? Seems pretty bad. Crusher seems okay. I think this guy's bad. I don't have energy. I'm going to take another Racer. Combo. Combo. I don't think I can do it, though. This card just sucks, right? Sack an artifact. Gets +2/+2. I'm in on that. What's this? 4 damage target creature. Damn, do I take the Ravenous Intruder or the Revolution? 2 people on Revolution. Over Intruder, even though I have these implements. I'm gonna need some verification. Alright. Going Revolution. I don't have removal yet, really. Ooh, the Guardian. Is that value? 2 tickets. That's the winner so far. At the beginning of your end step, it deals 2 damage. It's kind of gas. Permanent I controlled left the battlefield. Yeah, right. Seen that card. When this enters the battlefield, exile another permanent, then return it. It's not very good, right? Yeah. Guardian. I don't have anything Guardian really works with, so. Damn, Planner Bridge. I like it. It's bad, though. Renegade, is that the 2-drop? Take another decommission, probably. This has got to be playable, right? Could be bad, though. Perhaps I should have taken the other implement there. I'm not sure. Gotcha. So I probably should have taken the implement card, huh? Problem with this Crusher is I don't have any 3-power creatures. So I'm really not excited about the Osprey, though, or the Osprey. Don't like destructive tampering. I have no tricks yet. Maybe I just take this. Pretty bad, though. But I'm not going to play 2 Crushers. Yeah, I should have taken the, whatever, the 2/2 flyer. I didn't realize this card's so expendable. I got like 3 after that. These all seem bad, right? Well, that was a good pickup, right? Everyone's screaming about how I need 2-drops. And I got this pick 12. Appreciate your guys' help, by the way. I would not know what to do here. Okay, now we got Kaladesh. Now I know what the cards do. You just review like what cards I have. My deck seems pretty bad, honestly. Can't sugarcoat that one. So I'm gonna take either Revoke Privileges or Built to Smash here. Nah, I gotta take revoke privileges, right? My heart's telling me to take the build to smash. Just seems crazy, right? Like it's crazy in traditional like Magic theory to take the build to smash over the removal. Definitely welding sparks, right? Like I really need creatures, but can't pass up on the premium removal here. Definitely welding sparks. Propeller Pioneer's good. Not much to say there. I only have 12 creatures, by the way, guys. Probably just cutting this. Probably cutting this. Cut this. Do I play both of these? It's unclear to me how good these are. This guy's pretty medium. Probably cuttable. Definitely like the racers. Ooh, foil Dynavolt Tower. This is interesting. Between these two cards, right? I don't know how good the Puzzle Knot is now. Inventor's Apprentice is just better than Toolcraft, right? Got 2 votes for Toolcraft, 1 for Apprentice. I like Apprentice more than Toolcraft. I think they're both kind of bad, honestly. Especially in my deck, I really don't have that many artifacts. Kind of leaning towards playing neither. That was kind of a miss. Veteran Motorist is great. Definitely taking that over the Spark of Creativity. Yeah, you're right, Rocker. In hindsight, I don't think I want to play either, though. I really don't have that many artifacts. Mastodon is reasonable. It's probably better than this Sailback. I don't like Giant Spectacle at all, really. Probably just another trick here over the Fireweaver. Like, I don't have many artifacts, but just +2/+2 for 1 mana over the super mediocre 1/3. CTR lol, thanks for the follow. See how many artificers I have? Very few. Actually, more than I thought. Everything else is just bad, though. Don't really know what to take here. I don't think it really matters. Yeah, I should have taken the camel, actually. Probably just take grubs here. Ballista charger, I'm not a big fan of. I literally have no other energy for the grubs, but I still think I like it. And I'll take this, I think. The gremlin, I already have these two cards that are just better than the gremlin. Potentially sideboard two of these, I guess. I don't like Spark at all, really. But whatever. Okay, let's build this sucker. Definitely wishing I took the toolcraft. The implements are pretty bad. Crusher seems okay, but so many of my creatures have 2 power. This guy's just better, you know? Fair enough. I guess crew 4 versus crew 3 is pretty significant. I really don't want to rely too much on the SRAM. Like, I don't want to force cards into my deck just for that, you know? Probably just play 16 lands. What do you guys think of this? Maybe I just... Like, they're pretty bad as just cyclers. I think the implements are pretty bad. Like, I'm leaning towards cutting those because they don't do much for me. Like, the Enraged Giant is pretty mediocre in my deck, but it is what it is. Even as a 6 mana Trample Haste, I think it's a fine card. Conviction? This card seems really bad to me. Hmm. Conviction's interesting, I guess. This card is pretty bad, I think, in my deck. So maybe I'll go, maybe I could try this. I don't even know. I'm just lost at this point. Cause yeah, the implements are just bad as cycles. See how many artificers I have. I only have 3 artificers. Goggles is pretty bad. Hmm. I think they're better if you have improvised cards, but I don't is the problem. As far as the implements go, like, that makes sense to me. But yeah, I don't like the I don't like the conviction either. Alright, it's settled. We'll add the card that we haven't discussed at all. Well, I already made a mistake. Hmm. Do I want this 2-drop? I think I do. Because it'll still crew this if my motorist dies. I think it's a fine keep. Wow, he's already throwing a guy away. He or she. I actually don't know who this is. Decommission. Decommission seems like a nice card to me. Yeah, we had a great draw this game. Ooh, the ballista. Congrats, my friend. Hmm. So I could deal an additional 3 damage by killing this. What do you guys think? I think... Oh, he's got a play here. Crap. No, I understand. I was like, let's say he didn't have a trick there. I was considering just because he can block, he could have blocked a 3 power guy and killed the other 3 power guy. But if I kill it before attacks, the 3 power that he would have blocked would have gotten through. And given the way this game is going, that extra like lava spike may have been worth it. But given that it was only going to be 2 since he had the trick, I think it made the decision easier for me. Jeez, now he's just totally in this. That's brutal. Way to stabilize, friend. I could really go for an artifact. Whew. Bernardo, I want to play the black-green deck, but I'm waiting for cards to get a little cheaper before I dive in. Yeah, that's what I get for cutting the implements, right? I think I only have 1 implement. Punished. We can also be pretty confident that he has some instant speed interaction. Wow. Hmm. I think I still have to wait here. Just pray that he overextends. Or I get a lucky draw here. Okay. Alright, I mean... Yeah, the issue here is, like, I'm pretty confident he's going to have some sort of interaction, like I said before. But there's not much I can do. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Draw a card. Sure. Uh... So I have Chandra's Revolution. I have the Enraged Giant. I have... Is Gremlin Infestation... enchant artifact or enchantment, right? So that's not going to work because I'm going to EOT kill this construct. This guy I won't have enough mana for. So do I want this 5/4? So I'm going to go decommission here. Welding sparks here. The 5/4 I don't think I want. Because it's just not going to do it for me. It's not going to be enough. He put a card on top too. Like I have to get the giant or what was the other card? Or the Chandra's Revolution right now and have him have nothing. Hmm. So block construct, chump ibex. Hope he has nothing. But he did scry to the top, so is there anything I can hit that changes things? No. Damn, I would have won if he didn't have this card, but that's crazy. That was a good game. That was a sweet game one. Welcome to the format. Okay. So I'm like the super beatdown, and he's like the super anti beatdown. Okay. These X4s. So be another crusher. Whoops. This one. He's got bounce. He's got one bounce. He's got at least one bounce. What do I not like? Decommission looked pretty bad, right? Maybe I cut that. Yeah, all of the targets I saw were quite mediocre. Ah, an extra point of damage. Yeah, maybe I cut the infestation. Yeah, I like that because he has a lot of bounce. And just lacking targets. It's only enchant artifact. Wow, I thought it was enchant creature or artifact. I'm gonna keep this. Obviously, it's a one-lander on the play, but I have the cycle card, and if I can draw out of this, my hand's super strong, so I think it's worth it for sure. Okay. Would have liked to hit that first, obviously, but you can't have it all. What do I play here? I guess if I miss land, I'll play the motorist. And if I hit land, I'll play the SRAM. Ooh. Okay. I could just force the issue here. Definitely not thrilled about Motorist into this guy. Like, I could play this and just initiate the trade, so to speak. If I draw land here, I can go Crusher and draw from SRAM, which is nice, so... Sure. Okay, cool. So how many cards do I actually have? I have one. So I only have one other Crusher to draw an additional card off SRAM, so I think I'm going to trade here. Although I do have the pump spells, so I'm kind of changing my mind immediately. So again, I only have one other vehicle as a way to draw another card. So I'm tempted to just do this. I think it's fine. Could be fault in my just my approach in general though. Well, he has add a counter to this, and he also has bounce. Yeah, I got salved right there. That was poor. This ballista is just a house against my deck specifically. So I could have gone infiltrator, crew, and hit. But then he just picks off the infiltrator. I don't know, guys. Just getting wrecked by this ballista. I don't even think that built to last was a great play on my part. I think I get this damage in while he's tapped out. He goes down to 2 from that. I have another implement in my deck. I guess it's hard for me to punch through these last 2, though. Man, this is nuts. I really made a poor... I got punished last turn by playing out my 6th land. That was bad. Like I had the built to smash mana after playing Motorist, and it just didn't do anything for me. It's just a mistake. Because it would have been really nice to discard to this. I know I have 2 of these, so I think that was just a mistake. Hmm. So he's kind of representing that he has that whatever card. Could also have select for inspection. If he doesn't, though, he's screwed. Okay, so that's great for us. What's up, Scooter? I'm doing well. How are you? Alright, well that's cool. Got that one. Definitely having a lot of fun and learning a lot. I think I'm satisfied with my plan there. Man, that ballista is just the real deal. What could I cut for goggles? Maybe the 2/2? Cut that guy for goggles. I feel like I want goggles with the crushers and all my 2-power creatures. Also works with this, which I wasn't thinking about. Not against his specific deck, Scooter. We've already played 2 games, and there just aren't that many targets. I agree that the specialist is mediocre, but I think it's better than this guy in this matchup. Like, at least I can buy back the cycles or a crusher or something. That's nice. I'm going to keep this and pray. Uh, Already disappointed to draw land number 5. That's what our racers are for, though, right? That's surprising that he didn't make that trade. Given the roles of us, both of us. I mean, try to make that trade, rather. Question is, what trick should I use, guys? Fair enough. I think if he attacks with both here, I'm just going to take it. Could very well have a trick. Kind of glad he didn't attack with both, because now I'm not put to the decision. Yeah, J Flash, but the thing is that I don't really have artifacts for the trample factor. So tricks that I saw are take into custody and the bounce spell. I haven't seen any counter spells. See, if I attack here and get something bounced, I mean, I feel like that's what's going to happen, and I don't like that. So I think I'm just going to resolve the sail back and pass the turn. Just really hope it doesn't get countered because that sucks. Wow, and he didn't even bounce anything. So perhaps he just has nothing. I would have expected him to bounce the 5/4 there if he had it. But maybe he's not. It's pretty clear that I have a trick, so when this dies, create a 1/1 flyer. So I don't really want to attack with SRAM into this. Yeah, I like the other racer here because now I can like chain discarding lands if I want to, even though I kind of miss out on an additional power with the grubs. Also, a little bit of mana efficiency there. Awesome. So built to smash can't be changed to this because it has to be attacking. So I do have to discard the welding sparks now because I have to remember that whatever I target with welding sparks is going to be redirected to my own creature. So that's very important, obviously, to not miss. Really strange that he continues attacking here. I don't get it. See no reason not to move in. Do I even discard a card here? I could just choose not to. I think I just choose not to. As crazy as that is. Is there any way he has like fumigate? I guess I'm kind of in that territory where I'm like playing around fumigate, right? Oh, that's what he has. He has the gain 3 life. Okay. That's what he has. Should have thought about that. He's got decommission. I mean, fumigate's a rare. I didn't see it in either of the first games. Got really scared. That was it. Hmm. So I'm just gonna throw. I'm gonna play this to draw a card, I think, and then when he decommissions it, I'm just gonna throw it at him with this. Because I do like the value. Ooh, that's a nice one. I think I do just shock something too. Oh! Oh! I should feel bad, and I do feel bad, guys. Yeah. I should feel bad, and I do. Could have drawn off of the racer instead of shocking, obviously. I'm just so confident. Oh, the improvised thing. Right, right. Well, made some super loose plays here, but I feel like he's just dead. This was clearly a top deck, so yeah. Hells yeah. Well, I punted there, obviously, but still ended up winning, so don't feel bad. Alright, I'll be right back for next round. GG's, guys. Thanks for watching. Alright. Well, that was a little embarrassing. Few punts. Few misplays for the world to see. But victory nonetheless. Still kind of secretly brooding in my mind about taking that giant, overtaking the 4-ticket counterspell rare, but I did it for the team. All right. Scheiße. What do you think, guys? Here's our deck. Here's our hand. So basically we can draw some white 2-drops that are castable. Otherwise, though, we're really reliant on a mountain here. I think I probably have to mulligan, given I only have 8 mountains. If I do draw the white 2-drops, I'm still going to have to draw a mountain eventually. Yeah, I think I'm going to ship it. If this was a mountain, this hand would be really sweet, but definitely going to keep this with a scry. Also haven't played this card yet, so... Ooh, there she is. There she is. We will lead with our Grub-a-Dubs. Grub-a-Dub-Dub, 2 boys in a bathtub this evening. Grub-a-Dub-Dub, I've got myself 2 boys, and they're sitting in a bathtub. So what's going to net me more damage? If I shock this now, he goes to 17, and I have 5 power on the board. If I play this guy, then shock. Time Machinist, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I think I'll go for the shock because I don't want him to be able to interact with this with like some sort of acrobatic maneuver or like subtle strike nonsense. Also, if he just doesn't have a follow-up here... Actually, I guess that doesn't matter. Cancel that comment. I'm also immune to the 1 toughness hatred now. Interesting play there, though, I think. I will strike. No nonsense, no nonsense. Kaboom! Yeah, so we did net an additional 2 damage with that line. Curious why you don't sack this just for improvise. When this enters the battlefield, if you control a creature with a counter on it, creatures my opponent controls get -1/-1 till end of turn. So just a 2/3 flyer. I'll play this because I do have the giant in my deck, and we have SRAM. Ship the Sherbert to Herbert! Oh, this was how last round game 1 was, though. Ship the sherbet to Herbert. Ship the nectar to Hector. Ooh. Okay, so we saw Dund Operative and Hornet Queen. Are we scared about the Hornet Queen? Do we adjust? I do kind of like the swaps that I made last game. I do think Decommission's going to be good, though, because he's got the Dund Operative. I'll leave one of those. Last game, I added Goggles. I added these 3, and I cut the gremlin. Not sure how I feel about gremlin. Awesome Rossum, thanks for the follow. Whoops, wrong implement, by the way. It was this one. Maybe I cut the Boom Boom since he's black. Probably has some sort of tidy conclusion, death touch action. I like goggles with the SRAM, which I didn't even see when I was building the deck. I'll just stick to it, reevaluate after. Max Mitchell, yes. So for participating, we all get 4 packs of Aether Revolt and 2 packs of Kaladesh, just for being a part of it. And then for each win out of the 3 rounds, we get an additional pack. So it's definitely a sweet deal. Yeah, let's go goggles.com. I don't even know, guys. These cards are all take it or leave it. I think I have to ship this one too. He mulliganed. Makes me want to mulligan too. I'm not sure though, actually. This hand's gas. Like, if I draw a plains or a mountain in my top 2 draws, I should be okay. Especially if it's a mountain. This guy's pretty bad given my hand, though. Rocker at large, I think it's fine. It's like that's like 20 tickets for participating. You know, they are helping us by doing this as streamers. They're helping us out, so you know, I think it's totally reasonable. Rocker at large does not endorse the keep. Does anyone else want to chime in on this one? Max, I'm skipping the GP actually. It is a 4-hour drive. I just don't have it in me. It's 4 more hours than I would like. All right, I'm gonna ship it. Definitely shows that I'm way more greedier than you guys, because I was leaning keep on that one. Yeah, Max, if it was constructed, I would definitely go. I'm just way more hyped on constructed these days than limited. Especially Kaladesh Limited, like it's fun and stuff, but it feels very high variance because there's so much aggression. So just makes me less inclined to want to play. Didn't really think if I want to play the mountain or the plains there. I don't think it matters. I think mountain is better because I have the racer. Filigree Familiar is just a house against me. I like the way you think, Bodicus. I like the way you think, sir. I like the way you think. Did it, did. I like the way you think. Did it, woo. I like the way. I like the way. This is interesting. Perhaps I just throw away the implement with the racer in hopes of drawing a castable card. Don't really care about the 1 damage that it does. There's also a very small chance he just takes the 2, although I doubt it. But I do want to keep the decommission for sure. I do want to keep the land just to cast mastodon.com. I think I play this guy as well. Do I like the way you move. Woo. I love this racer, by the way. He's been excellent so far. Top notch. I'm gonna wait, not even really for the PT for standard, but I'm just gonna wait for cards to get cheaper before I buy in. But you know, obviously the 2 big pillars are the combo Jeskai combo deck and the black green deck, and the black green deck is right up my alley, so that's what I'm looking at first. Think I just do nothing this turn. Don't really want to attack into his trickery. Can't F6 because if he destroys this, I can throw it at him. That's fine. Yeah, dude, Max. I passed. I took Gremlin Infestation over Felidar Guardian in this draft and passed up on 2 tickets. Very upset about that as well. He scryed a swamp to the top, it looks like. Ooh. Guys, I just don't know. I just don't know. I could attack. Attack with Mastodon. I don't really want to waste the revolution on a mediocre creature here. This is an interesting turn. It's just dependent. If he has nothing, I like attacking with everything and decommissioning the familiar after blocks. If he, but it's pretty likely he has something because he missed some land drops. It's actually like extremely likely that he has some kind of trick, and I don't exactly want to decommission the little fox, obviously. So acrobatic maneuver. So I think I'm just going to be patient and do nothing. Slow play Kappa. Same thing here. I want to wait for him to tap out before I make any moves. When this enters the battlefield, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain vigilance. That's a nice card, kind of. Kind of not, I guess. So I could decommission here and then kill the eagle and get in for a good amount, but I still don't really want to do that. Maybe I do, actually. Yeah. Doesn't feel good, but it allows me to attack with everything. Ooh, jeez. Do I care about this having vigilance? Should have kept a mountain untapped, but I don't really want to play anything anyways. Yeah, I actually will trade this guy for the operative. Yeah, I like Scalding Hot Soup. I don't know his real name, but I just don't I'm not a fan of the term Kappa. I mean, here I attack with all and get blown out, right? We'll see what happens. Target permanent gains indestructible until end of turn. Create a 1/1 servo. Damn, am I gonna get super blown out? Why would he not block first? Anyone know why he didn't block first? I ain't complaining. I ain't complaining. Holy shit. Excuse my French. Wow. I guess there's servos, so that card isn't even great, huh? Do I even discard the gremlin infestation? I think I just keep it. This becomes a 4/3 with the goggles. Uh, the punt nebula. Not sure about my decision to keep the infestation. I think I do, though. My deck's pretty low power level because it's got a low curve. And the gremlin infestation can give me some reach. Yeah, but I can just burn him out with the gremlin thing. Like artifact, artifact, artifact. Hmm. Well, now I really want to get rid of the infestation. But do I need to rush it? Very thankful that he didn't double block there. Uh... See, obviously, this versus this is a non-bow that I'm not interested in. Card's pretty good. Little cemetery recruitment. Well, it's not going well, guys. I actually didn't want to move that. A little bit of a loose goose. I think we're GG'd here. Really don't like the gremlin infestation. Not even results oriented, but it was bad in my first match as well. Damn, that's nice. Okay. Well, at least we got to see more of his list. So yeah, he's actually very light on artifacts. So let's get that out of there quick. He also wants to sacrifice his artifacts. Sacrifice target artifact creature and non-artifact creature. So we'll take out that for the sailback. This seems bad too. I think I like the look of this. This guy's actually unimpressed me the whole time. Inventor's Apprentice, not much better though. All right. So here I guess I play the guy that can't be blocked by artifact creatures. Subtle Strike. Would have wrecked my grub as well. So what did he show me? Cruel Finality doesn't even get me. So yeah, let's rock this out. Not gonna lie, I kind of missed that I can't attack into this. I probably should have just played grubs last turn in hindsight. Can anyone tell me, is Perilous Predicament an instant or a sorcery? Okay, thank you. actually going to discard the Boom Boom now. And it's also non-artifact. It's also artifact creature, right? Yeah, not just artifact. Thanks, Max. Possible I should have just discarded Grubs there. Extremely possible, actually. I'm already regretting that. I was thinking of just curving out with the old... Actually, I was thinking of just stopping at 4 lands and just discarding my lands from here out, but... I don't know, like the 5/4 is nice. So he's certainly repping that card. So he's definitely repping that card. Hmm. Man, if he also has that indestructible thing. Oh, but that costs 3. Should have kept a red open to represent shock, but it is what it is. I feel like he has the 5 mana double removal spell, so I'm going to play around that as much as I can. Also, notably, he wanted that second plains. He put that on top, which is pretty interesting. I'm actually not going to discard now. Take 3. Do I want to move this? No. Don't want to move it because this is expendable. So he just did nothing, which is great. He scryed to the top and then did nothing. And he took 3 damage and we progressed our board. So he's got Fumigate, apparently. Right. Yeah, I hadn't seen Fumigate yet. Brutal. That makes sense why he would want the second white. And now he's got the instant speed removal as well. Damn. I smelt something fishy with wanting the second planes and doing nothing, but I didn't take action on it, you know? It's just that rare from the single pack that I haven't seen in 2 games. One of which was a long game, so it's a tough one, right? The Hornet only gives -1/-1 though if he has another creature that has a counter on it. So he returns that. He chose to return that. It's interesting. Oh, I see. He can pump it as many times as you want. Got it. Definitely going to make the servo here. Whew. Okay, so he just doesn't have the trick. It's interesting. Do I shock here? I kind of think he has that pump spell, whatever it was. Right, that one. So he's going to 2. He has to rip something. Slow play Kappa GG! Slow play Kappa GG, boys. So we got blown out by Fumigate, but still took it down. That was sweet. Feeling good about this 2-0. Because you know I don't go 2-0. No, no. Alright. Bathroom break, boys and gals. BRB at the shake of a lamb's tail. Because you know I got this 2-0. Oh, oh. Let's get this 3-0, eh? Poopy pee pants. Poopy pee pants. Ooh, shock. Can never pass up a shock. Shock is just a wonderful card from our past. Ah, son of a gun. Scrounging Bandar enters the battlefield with 2 counters. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may move any number of counters to another creature. Card seems sweet. I ain't gonna lie, that's a sweet ass card. It's a sweet ass card. Wow, you've been happy with that card? That card does not seem good to me, Bodicus. Please, Renegade Wheelsmith, take us all the way. So I think I Revolution here. I'm I'm not sure, though. I could also go pop pop. Actually, I kind of changed my mind. I think I go pop pop. Because if he plays a 4 toughness guy, I'm going to be really upset. Also, I prevent taking a hit for 2 here. And he could have that pig, that 4/4 pig. So, let's pop some porp eyes. It is nice to tap down his forest, but whatever, Trevor. Oh, that was my game plan. I think I actually want the counter here. Because flyers are tough to deal with for a red-green deck. He's already used 2 shocks. Man, this game is sweet. This is just old-fashioned curve out Magic the Gathering. Sweaty brawler. 3/3 menace for 4. I think I just bottomed both of those. Let's see. That's definitely getting the bottom. This guy's better, but given that I have the 5-drop, I definitely want to bottom both, I believe. If I had like a land in my hand, I'd probably keep the 3/1. But given that a land is a welcomed draw right now, let's go ahead and bottom both. Yeah, that brawler does look good. Opponent is down to 1 non-land card. I think I just get whatever trick here out of his hand or trade. I have the 2/2 follow-up. Definitely like that trade, because now if he does nothing, I can get through with the 2/2. Interesting to see what he has. He has a non-land card that had no value there. By the way, that Welding Sparks shock Chandra's Revolution decision just worked out like absolute beauty. Wow. That's gassy. Land. Reckless Racer is just a gorgeous, gorgeous Magic card. It's my new love. So glad I picked it in the nick of time. Aether Chaser. That enters the battlefield, get 2 energy. When it attacks, if you pay 2 energy, you get a servo. So it makes sense that Wildest Dreams was his last card there before. Shock that. Definitely going to bin this. Reckless Racer. Reckless Racer. Reckless Racer. Reckless Racer. Do, 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 do. Wildest dreams are wildest dreams are So he's got a nice aggressive red-green deck with 2 shocks and some energy action. What are we going to do about that? Again, the artifact hatred is atrocious. So I think we're a little bit more on the defensive in this matchup. So we've cut 2 cards. Kind of want to cut the built to smash. Because like I said, we're more on the defensive. I think Conviction's pretty bad against shock because you play it, they shock your guy, and you lose 2 cards. Maybe Apprentice? And they gain 2 life over deal 1 damage in this matchup. That is a lot of big cards. Not exactly confident about these swaps, but okay, reasonable. Man, this card is just sweet. What are we doing here, boys? Can play the 2/1, or I can draw a card and play the other thing. Could get a board presence. My 2-1 matches up so badly against this elephant. Start by attacking. Ouch. We've drawn 4 cards this game, and we haven't hit our 3rd land, so that's obviously unfortunate. Probably falling too far behind at this point, but Lordy knows I ain't giving up. Lordy knows I ain't giving up. It's super awkward that we have built to last with our 1 toughness dude. Okay, there's a land. That was bad. I can't afford to be aggressive given the way this game's going. I needed to just pass, block the green belt, and built to last my guy. And then if that didn't work to kill it, just... and then draw a card here. Oh, man. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. Let's think. I'm basically banking on him having a handful of red cards. Like, literally all red cards. Snapping this trade if I can. Damn, I should have attacked there first. Fuck. Excuse my language. I missed an attack. Because he just takes it and goes to 12. That was bad. So now I can play the Pioneer. Auto-equip the goggles and get a 1/1 to chump with. Or just offer to trade. The reason I like that line is because it frees up my white source moving forward. The 5/4 is nice, but I'm going to go with the Pioneer. I also get to sack Implement to draw a card at the end of his turn. Oh, I could just put a counter on even. I like that more. Whew, this is insane. I don't think I've played perfectly for sure, but could pull it out still. Uh-oh, that's probably a good draw for him. Gives him an additional red. Okay. Trying to set up so I can win next turn. I think that he has Shock in his hand, and I don't know what else. Now, he showed on a previous turn that he doesn't have combat tricks. He attacked with a 4/4 into a 4/4, and when it wasn't a trade that he would have wanted to make, and it worked out, so I don't think he has combat tricks. He could very well have Shock, though. So I like my line, because if he shocks, this, I can build to last it. And then I still have the win with shock, sack for this, and attack with flyer. Depends what he does, though. Whew. You guys watching this? This is intense. I think I misplayed an early turn, but satisfied with my plays since. Yeah, I thought he might go all in. Hmm. Let's think. Ooh, right. Shock will kill that. Okay. Let me think about this, guys. Confirmed. Sacrifice. Target the red one. If he can't kill my flyer, I should win the game. My heart's pounding. The reason I played Built to Last there was Appetite of the Unnatural as a way for him to gain 2 life. Although I was sure he didn't have that, so. Alright, boys and gals. 3-0'd the Streamer Showdown. Feels nice. Not a lot at stake. It's a nice pride achievement. Very first time drafting Aether Revolt.